What is up, everybody? It is DJ Martini Midwest Reviews coming at you with another video for my channel. Today I have a really good one. We're going to be talking about the Impact 10 from PRORECK. This is a brand new system that's just released, just out, and guess what? You get to see it first again right here on DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. Super excited. Thank you, PRORECK, for providing one. They did provide it, but you're still going to get that honest review of what I think of it. Today we're going to also do an unboxing, which I normally don't do, but I'm in the casual light gear, just ready to get into this box, just because I didn't do a lot of research on the Impact 10, so I don't know a lot about it. And so you're going to get my honest reactions from me just checking out the system, because I just haven't done it yet. I'll give you a little specs and thoughts about it as we get it going here, but definitely it's going to be a cool little unboxing. The full review will come soon, probably the next video here coming up soon, and you'll get a full review, sound test, my thoughts, hookup, those types of things, as I always do in all my videos. So thank you guys for tuning in to me, DJ Martini Midwest Reviews and Tutorials. So thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Comment, tell me what you think, and I can't wait to see you on my next video in the future as well. So let's get into it. We're going to jump in and talk about this PRORECK Impact 10. And like I said, you're seeing it first with DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. So I just ripped this thing open, and I haven't unpacked it, so I will have to break out the knife a little bit later. But we do have the book package of all the wires and cables. It was right on top. It's pretty well packed. Box looks pretty good. It's about 46 pounds weight on the box there. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the corner over here and just take a few of these things out here. Looks like the remote slipped out, but we do have basically a mono quarter jack cable, and it's about 10-foot cable right here. You do have a 5-foot plug cable right here, pretty standard. You do have the instruction manual, which is good, and that remote, like I said, slipped out. Oh no, it comes with the batteries too, so that's pretty cool. So you do get AAA batteries for this remote control. That's pretty basic. You got your mute, EQ, mode, scan, repeat, the numbers, the track, skips, play, pause, and volume as well. Looks like you have a power button on there too. So batteries are provided, and like I said, AAA's in the back. I did kind of just look it up. I wanted to compare prices. Sometimes prices are different from their website or from Amazon or Walmart or those types of things. So I did look that up real quick just to do my research and cross my T's, dot my I's. And I did notice that on the website, it is $319, and Walmart it's $319. But on Amazon, it's $239 right now. So I think that's a great price. So if you guys need a PA system, I haven't tested this thing yet, but I'll give you the full review coming up next in the next video. But that's a pretty good price, so I kind of like that price point. So we're going to kind of think about value to price as well. It does come with their little any problems, contact us. So that is definitely a good email to send any problems. That's sales1@proreck.com. I've used that, so they have responded pretty quickly for me. So hopefully they'll do the same for you. I have heard some stories of not quick responses, but I'm sure they do get a lot of emails. But that's the best one I've used. Also, audioproreck.com, if you can search that, that's the best website that I've found to use as well. Now, one thing, they do have the instruction manual in there, and one thing that I couldn't find on all those websites is some specs. They do say it's an 800-watt system. But I wanted to know exactly how many RMS watts it was, and so I did find it, and it is in the manual here. And so it is the Impact. This is the Impact 10. They also have an Impact 8 with an 8-inch woofer, 1-inch tweeter. It does have 97 decibels of sound pressure, 10-inch woofer, 1-inch titanium tweeter, and it does say it's 2 speakers there, 100 watts RMS on those speakers. So it's kind of low at 100 watts, but great price point, those types of things. And for all you get as well, I can understand that. But when we get to the tests out there in the full review, we'll see how it sounds and get my thoughts there. It does have Bluetooth 5.0, so it is cool that it has Bluetooth as well. So very, very cool there. But the manual does look pretty good. It has all that information that you need. pointing everything out. And, you know, this was a good spec page there too that I enjoyed. Once again, like I said, talking about PRORECK, I do love that they always include everything. This is pretty heavy. I'm guessing this is the tripods. Let's go ahead and see what the... Now, I've had plenty of PRORECK tripods. Like I said, I am kind of a connoisseur when it comes to PRORECK. Get a lot of questions, have reviewed a lot of systems that I picked up myself. And yes, thank you, PRORECK, as well. The tripods, these are good tripods. I'm going to tell you that right away. I've purchased tripods on my own, and sometimes they're just not as heavy duty as you want. And these seem to be pretty heavy duty. I'm going to just take one out, you guys, for time saving purposes. I'm sure you guys don't want to see both tripods, but these are heavy duty tripods, and I do like that about PRORECK. Like I said, these aren't skinny skinny tripods. These are heavy duty. And like I said, there it goes. Let's see. Oh, love the PRORECK emblem on there. Heavy duty. Let's see how tall they go. Will be my kicker. And they're going to be short. So they are heavy duty big boys, but they're a little short in my opinion, once again. And I know they're probably doing that for price, but this is not very tall. This is probably my tape measure here, guys. It's about 54 inches, so almost 5 feet. Not bad. When you get the speaker on there, they're gonna be up here. So good clamps, heavy duty, can take some weight and push them down on there. I do like that. Very sturdy, very stable, very good tripods. All right, let's go to the next thing. Let's see what we got in there next. Looks like we have a little box here. This is the microphone. So let's go take a look at the microphone real quick. Now, lately, from what I've seen, you get a really nice cord for these. This one's kind of skinny. I'm questioning it, but we'll know on the full review, I guess. But it is kind of skinny. It is XLR to quarter jack, which is good. And it is a long cord, but it's kind of skinny. And this microphone is plastic. It's not metal. It's not a metal body. And it is a plastic microphone as well. So curious about this. This is interesting. I was expecting a metal microphone. I've gotten a few PRORECKs before, and like I said, this is an all plastic microphone. So I'm curious about it. We will check it out as soon as we get there on the full review. But you saw it first here. This is what you're going to get on that. All right. For the sake of time, I'm going to do some editing and get these speakers out, and we'll see you in a second. Just got one of the speakers out right here. Now these speakers actually have some weight to them, so that's cool. So I know they're putting a good speaker in there. It's got to have a good magnet in there, because like I said, these are pretty heavy. They are a plastic design. Grill, 1-inch tweeter, 10-inch woofer, but they do have some weight to them, so I do like that. You can kind of see the woofer in there. You can see the tweeter. Got good old PRORECK logo on there. It does say True Stereo there. Handles on the side, handles on both sides, handle at the top too, like that. It's a Impact 10 input, 4 ohm, bottom, standard tightener, pull hole, little feet. These aren't rubber, these are just plastic, but still good. All right, so that is the passive unit. They did come packed well. They're in separate boxes, all kinds of styrofoam, plastic. Like I said, this one is still in the plastic here. This is the amp unit. So we'll go ahead and check this out. So what do we got here? So once again, same design, nothing different there, but we do have the amp unit on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and take you closer into that so you guys can take a look, and we'll go from there. All right, we're back, and we have this Impact 10 You have the back of it. We got a good look at it. So let's go ahead and take their first look and see. We have the AC input right here. You have your power 3-prong right here, on and off switch, a line out, which is in XLR, which is fantastic. So that means you could run it to any, and I say any, other powered subwoofer, or even other speakers if you wanted to. You can daisy chain them, connect them together, and you got that XLR output. So it's really cool. Now this one output is for your other speaker, for that true stereo sound. It would have been kind of nice if they could have done a TWS on this, a true wireless sound, to connect to the other speaker. That would have been really cool, but I understand for pricing and everything, it is the way it is. But so this is an output only for your other speaker to connect to the unit, your other passive speaker. Once again, this is an XLR mix out, so it can send signal to any other powered speaker that you have, whether that be a PA speaker or a subwoofer from any other brand out there. You could go to it. So very cool there. You have your master volume, you have a bass and treble volume, you have one channel here for line or MP3, so I'm guessing that's also for any input that you put here in your RCAs or your AUX or your Bluetooth or your media player. So that's going to be all through this. And then you have your line mic for any other mic or instrument or something you want to go to these. You could definitely do that in that line channel there, and you have a volume there as well. So very cool. I do notice that they do have like a line volume here, and they can also say if you need more, you got extra for the mic. So I kind of see that as well there. You also have an FM scan, which is cool. So I'm really curious to try that out because usually on these systems, you have a hard time programming FM channels, scanning, doing all kinds of stuff with the FM that they've been including in these systems. So hopefully, let's see how this one works when we get to the full review. All right. Other than that, that's what we got with the PRORECK Impact 10 first look. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It's been DJ Martini Midwest Reviews with the PRORECK Impact 10. Thank you, PRORECK, for providing one for review. The full review, including, sound test, complete overview, hookup, just like I always do it with all the systems that I review, is coming really soon in the next week or two. So stay tuned, hit the bell notification so you know when I put out new content right here on DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. And thank you guys so much. This has been the unboxing of the PRORECK Impact 10, and I can't wait to see you on my next video or tutorial. We'll catch you later and see you soon.